All right. Welcome back for this week 4 game in this fantasy draft league that me and Josh is a Beast TV have going. One moment. There is business being done in the other room. It's best for me to close my door. Alrighty. My boy Stu Kage just got to 100 followers on his Twitch. So anyone watching now or watching the replay, you should go ahead and follow Stu Kage, STEWKAGE.
Coming up, it's an AFC clash. When Houston
While, off screen, before I played this game, is a bit earlier today. If you watched the last game, I wasn't too happy with Kellen Mond. So I made the decision to go ahead and trade him away. And a first round pick to get Justin Fields. Probably could have got away with it with a second round pick, but I don't have a second round pick for the next 2 years, so we had to do what we had to do. Now it's likely going to come down to some quality scouting to make sure I make use of my mid to late round picks.
Between the Houston Texans and the Buffalo Bills. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis and
Hey, what up, Stu?
Bills in this matchup. They've got to be thinking, hey, we've got a good chance to be successful here running the football.
No doubt about that, because that has to be their mindset. It should be their mindset. This is one of the better rushing offenses in the league, and they're squaring off against a team that's not at all strong on the other side of the ball. So this could be one where we see this offense try to impose their will through the trenches, and in fact, they should.
They fucked up kicking us the ball first.
We'll find out as we're off in week 4. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone.
Ooh.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. Leading him out, the rookie from Ohio State at 22 years of age, it's Justin Fields.
And what I'm looking for from him today, the things every quarterback is looking to do. Lead his team to a victory. Doesn't matter whether he's throwing it, running it, handing it off, however he has to do it.
Not really
As long as
anything,
he's
honestly.
exhibiting some leadership, that's what he's trying to accomplish.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. The numbers for him from a week ago: 21 carries, 117 yards.
How about the first month of the season for him? He leads the league in rushing, so his confidence is at an all-time high. which means his offensive line loves it too. They'll get more opportunities to run block for him.
Now a flag comes in from the umpire after a gain of about 4. And this looks like it's going to be holding.
I'm honestly not opposed to trading Justin Fields after this season.
Called for the penalty there.
Just got him for a need at this moment.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Rolling to his right. And that nearly an interception here on this
I would have preferred to set my feet on that throw. What up, Phylon? Don't hate us because you ain't us. I've always wanted to use that.
To me, that's the magic number. 20-point score. You give yourself your best chance to win.
Ah, shit. That was my fault. I didn't mean to tap that button. Fuck.
Picked off by Tavon Young. So out come the Texans in great
What up, Stu?
field position. They'll be led out by their 24-year-old quarterback in his 4th season from USC, a former 3rd overall pick. Sam
Fucked up and accidentally tapped the button.
They run with McCaffrey off the option.
Ooh, my God.
The numbers for McCaffrey last
Hey.
Games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the ball. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air, or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
Second down, right back to McCaffrey.
Oh.
Fake.
This nigga Christian McCaffrey gonna die. Like, man, he ain't juking me like that
6
without
yards the pickup, and that's a
repercussions.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know wherever.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back in the 24. Dante Hightower.
What happened with your draft, though? What'd you do?
Spot. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
First down sack. Darnold. And pressure coming, and they got it once again. By Bradley Chubb. And the number 1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry. Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he'll
Christian
get him inside
McCaffrey
the
is
15 down to the 14-yard line.
Okay.
Sequence here, a huge gain that
Oh,
time, but
shit.
still
I didn't know they needed that fucking much for a first down. Nice. It's not the worst thing.
Players up until last year. Remember in 2019, 116 catches, which is an all-time.
Yo, Muffin traded me Josh in our league that we got together. He traded me Josh Gordon for Rashad Bateman. And bro, I'm turning that motherfucker into DK Metcalf. I mean, it wasn't even like it's his choice. He balling like that, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna keep seeing if you do it. And sure shit, he is. And I'm like, all right, I guess we passing with Jacob Eason now. Hey, I love me some Josh Gordon, but that normal development, what is he, like 28 years old? I was like, see, that's 30 is not my typical thing, but the way he playing, I'm like, you might as well be 24, my dude. Huge and fast. I am not liking the run plays that coach is suggesting these past few weeks. Damn. Yeah, something like that. But it all depends on the size of the gap. Yo, we got Phylon in the party chat now.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw on the ground,
that's some shit, quite honestly.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up. Maybe the game, trying to establish the inside run, running toughness now. Hopefully, get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Yeah, last week the team I played against was Washington football team, and me and your league fell on. And as they were hitting me and stopping my run on defense, I was looking at the players they had, and I was like, oh, so these motherfuckers built a defense that's not too far from mine, quite honestly. I thought I did something, and I was like, how the fuck did they do this? Oh, shit.
They say just outside the 20-yard line.
Ah, damn.
So now we get set to see the second drive of the ball game. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Now it's Darnold.
I'm in that motherfucker. Let me have him. Yeah, I'll tackle you and your center, bitch.
He goes down.
Bradley Chubb can't be stopped.
Able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Oh, it's Christian McCaffrey. It was McCaffrey trying to block Chubb, and I just tackled them both. Like, all right, bear hug, group hug.
A hole to dig out of. 17.
Just like give up, like, oh, you got him, Chase. Damn, Sam Darnold is going to die. It's not his fault. It's not like he's playing bad. He's just doing what I wish every other QB would do and try and not get the fuck out of there.
I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
After the sack, they'll come
Yeah, I can't the cord I got from my Elgato does not work properly, I don't think. Or something, I don't know. It never plays the party chat in my shit, so now I've just given up. Oh, yeah. Bruh. Stu, are you still watching this shit? This shit is crazy. We just got 3 straight sacks. Yeah. Like 3 people safety this shit. Yeah, I wish I had Kyle Pitts.
A lot of points. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because
Oh my god, what an arm. Oh.
you just noted it.
Punt's better.
I was not expecting that.
Now they're hoping to turn into first down.
Yeah, Jamar Chase is rough.
So now
I haven't played with him since he's been updated, but back before that he was still rough.
shotgun handoff to
Damn.
Patterson. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
21.
Here's Fields. And this pass
Did he drop that? Oh my gosh.
the contact
Jacoby
one
Myers
time there.
might get traded.
Now 4th down. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
It's fair.
And he gets it away.
He just this week though he has only reason I'm even really trying to throw to him is because what's his name? Fuck, I can't think of his name. The rookie in Philadelphia, the real one. Wide receiver. Shit, I can't think of his name. But anyway. Yeah, him. Oh, you mind, Darnold? Get that ass here. But but yeah, we on his ass, bro. Like, we might not kill McCaffrey this game, but Sam Darnold gonna pay the price. Shit. But yeah, he been killing. And so I got a tandem thing today where Jacoby Myers was like, shit, bro, you ready to see me go in like that? And I was like, bro, you better just prove it. Challenged them instead of praised them. Was like, you better prove it. And they like, all right, catch 150 yards with him. And if he does that and catches a touchdown, he'll get a bonus. And I immediately was like, well, I don't think I'm doing that with him. But right. So the first quarter, I tried to get him the ball a few times. Made one mistake where I just tapped it because I didn't like to throw it, but I had already pressed it. So pick. And then You know, now I'm thinking like, actually, you might be traded, my dude.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays for one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Fields now to throw. Being chased out left. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
Hey, hey, hey.
We know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Feeling down into Houston territory. 41 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Yeah, I was wondering because like some review me and Stu watch where it said it's like 18 hours, and we were like, shit, and that's just a reviewer. Like if you playing, it's probably gonna be like 30, 40 hours.
Dillon now on 1st and 10. Might have gotten this one down to the 20.
Oh, yeah.
And that's all. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
You can play with the music. You just can't save it to your thing, your video on demand.
Now a handoff to Dillon. And they can't bring him down. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
I just remember that, like, when they changed the policy, it was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I got a notification, and for whatever reason, I clicked it that day. I usually don't, and then I clicked it, and it was like, so to make streaming a little more functional or something, you can stream, but like you don't want to save the videos to your video on demand. Which could also even just be them like, man, we don't feel like moderating this shit. Yeah, right. We gotta worry about security, not y'all motherfuckers streaming music.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
That's the life, though. That dude was living.
And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Yeah.
Totally a workhorse on the drive. And how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 6-point game. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was A.J. Dillon who capped it off.
I haven't played Seal in so long, man. I'm really starting to fall into a Back for Blood, like, passion hard. Like, it's so fucking fun.
This will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter.
Man, yeah, I didn't even know he got it. Oh, yeah, he pre-ordered it, didn't he? Yeah, tell that motherfucker hit me up. I'm down to play.
They used to call it the West Coast offense the long handoff. Serve as your running play that way.
Oh, I just enjoy this fucking game, yo. This shit's super fun.
Of the effects of running it. Sometimes people have to
Oh! Oh!
Inside the 15. Touchdown, Houston. DJ Moore. His first touchdown on the year.
I can't believe I just gave up this touchdown.
Point away from taking the lead. So Sam Darnold, not really known for having the strongest arm in the NFL, but he certainly laid that one out there.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh no! And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
Yeah, I feel that.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. Now he's having himself a little bit of a banner game. His team right now, though, losing.
Needs a little bit of help, and I kind of equate it to a basketball game where you have the big score, and sometimes your strategy is Okay, he can go ahead and have all of his points. Let's hold down everyone else, and that's the way you win the game. And right now, he needs everyone else to start scoring, quote unquote.
Yeah, and he's hoping to keep it close.
Oh no!
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes.
Offensively, we are in a weird place.
As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Texans here on third down, putting an extra defender in the secondary.
Like we live together.
34. Pick up a dozen yards, but they needed more. Fourth down. Here's Johnny Hecker now, as he's on to punt for Buffalo.
That's funny as fuck.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy.
Good blocking there. Nearly
I feel like sometimes I tell Tori, like, man, I just feel like I've been gaming. Like, maybe we should have some, like, us time. And she's like, I mean, I'm cool. I got some Housewives I could watch or something. And I'm like, she's like, yeah, that shit about an hour per episode. And you trying to finish Sex in the City, and you know I ain't got no interest in that. Let alone the British series she be watching and shit, and her true crime stories. Like, I'm like, you right. I would go in here straight real quick with the boys.
Throwing again on second down. Darnold.
Even if it's bedtime, I'd be like, I can come to bed. It's fine if you want a game. I'm like, oh, nice. I'll be in there at like 1 or something. I be feeling bad because I'm like, part of me feels like I should give you this time, but it's like you're reading my thought. Like, I do want to game right now.
They'll get off a fairly short kick here.
Yeah. Oh, so you telling me I have to go game? Okay, I could. You said it, not me.
And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to
oh shit! I didn't mean to do that.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. 2nd and 5. Here's Fields. Airing it out deep for Smith.
Did he drop that? Oh no, that's a 100% you're getting traded after this fucking game.
His old brain remembers when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
A shotgun snap, Fields.
There are situations where it's worth trading Lamar Jackson.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
That would have been fair. Like, I know you can run with Patrick, but I wouldn't expect you to do a ton. Not as Lamar Jackson amount of running with him.
Before he crosses over out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Man, that lack of a step, I would destroy him.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Patterson. And offensively, they'll take a timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
Whew. Man, we got to take the points we get here. What the fuck is going on offense? You know, I gave up that accidental touchdown trying to pick it with Gilmore. I should have actually played that kickoff. Normally would, but you know, I don't need to. I mostly do it for the turnovers. I do it for the turnovers. But this time I just kind of wanted to. Ooh, damn! I just wanted the half to be over.
The Texans getting ready to go here to begin the third quarter. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half? Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Bradley
God, I love playing against Sam Darnold today. This shit is amazing. I've never seen somebody eat so many sacks. 7 sacks in one game, and we just started the third quarter.
There will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
He got a little confident with that deep pass that should have been a pick too, but it's going to work against him.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change
I'm in that
the game
bitch.
tempo.
Oh, pick six.
Intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he's going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown.
Yeah, he's another one that in the game they can't replicate him in real life because it's just, you know, he makes his skills work.
They're going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And that makes it a 9-point game. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
25.
More now to return. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 24-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Actually,
Fresh off the pick six, it's Darnold. To the right side, and he's got more.
quite honestly, that should have been a late hit. Like, of all the hits on a quarterback when I dive at a motherfucker, they didn't call that one.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation? And they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here who has big playability. And that's exactly what we're seeing here early.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back at the midfield stripe. Bradley Chubb, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Let me some time in, so that's really sad.
And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line.
Hey Muffin, you got Tanyan in our Yahoo League?
It'll be a 3rd and long situation coming
I'll
up.
trade you Dallas Knox for a nice price.
It's hard to take your
I'll
eyes
give
off
you
this
the homie
guy.
discount.
Position. He can really cover some ground, and he did there to make that play.
I love Knox.
They're gonna get him as he goes down.
I just got Knox and Pitt. I almost traded Knox to John Clyde, but I felt like I didn't want to give him Knox. And I was like, if I let go of him, what about Kyle Pitts? Like, what if they don't pass to him anymore? I just panicked.
He's bringing a lot of pressure to the pocket. 54 yards.
He had John Clyde has like 3 running backs, and we were just the whole trip for me to Colorado while I was like in the airport and going to the airport was me negotiating with him to try and get one of them. Then when I landed, he had finally kind of come to terms with it, and I was like, I don't know, man.
As a last resort. That's not how the drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one,
Me and John Clyde both think each other are going to be in the finals at the end. So we like, damn, I don't know if I want to make you any better.
And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
I should have played Randall Cobb last night, though. I was just torn.
Now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
A lot of people.
And always sheds a tackle.
I'm so stacked at wide receiver in like all my leagues. Like I'm probably going to put Jerry Jeudy there once they take him off the IR officially.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been a running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
And he'll get it here.
Oh yeah, that's how I have him.
156 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Patterson
Yeah, you know me and my Bama people. I'm like, I'm gonna give him a chance.
4 yards on
But I'm so stacked at receiver now. That's what I don't like in fantasy, having to actually make a decision. I'm like, oh no.
They'll run here with Dillon. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it
Yeah.
right around the 1. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
Yeah.
Throw is Fields. And this is
Whew. Learning to play with Justin Fields was an adjustment, but I think we're coming into a groove in the second half. But they want me to go for 2 for it. What you mean?
zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
You throw, what, a touchdown strike?
there you go. That's my man in concert.
I think at the least they're just ending out those rumors for the year.
And that was the old
But
QB one-man band play there.
I still don't trust you.
Let's face it,
I don't even like the shit at Alabama, honestly.
great mobility. In certain situations, they're able to actually take the ball in themselves. Remember way back when Joe Namath against the
Yeah, I'm neutral. I don't wish him a lack of success, but I definitely ain't wishing him success. Yeah.
Past the 20 to about the 22.
I want Jalen Hurts to have all the success in the world because I still to this day think he's a better quarterback than
Better
Tua.
than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down.
Michigan versus Michigan State.
And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
I'm watching that for sure. It's at 11 tomorrow or 11:30. I'm turning TV on at 10:30.
Drop it off to McCaffrey. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was
What's his name?
accounted
Harbaugh?
because ordinarily,
We're killing this year.
downfield, and
They
sometimes
came with
you
it.
forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
And he got to win the big games, but it's Michigan State. We are in East Lansing, so it's always going to be a challenge. But,
We've seen this before.
I mean, technically,
3 scores.
last time they were both good was when that fucking stupid-ass punt shit happened. I still don't understand how that happened.
Not what they wanted, and you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes.
Whatever, Muffin. Only team that stopped Michigan really except last year was Ohio State. Nobody else is doing shit against us.
And the Bills are going to take over in great
But now Ohio State is not in the most favorable positions. Like, hey, but they don't look good.
game winning streak, and right
So
now
if we were to lose to Michigan State and or Ohio State this year, that's really bad. But Michigan State, don't underrate them. They are a good team this year, but this is our time to win the Big Ten.
Defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good.
Nah, it's at 11 in the morning.
What you do to make an adjustment on defense, they got an answer for it.
I'm here for it.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first
Plus, as
down.
much as, green's my favorite color, and in most situations, like, I'm all for the green, but
See if you can continue to take
I had in college football, it's go blue. Fuck Michigan State. Yeah, straight up. Like, only quarterback I've liked from them of recent is Cook, and Cousins is the one that got all the fucking recognition.
Here's Patterson.
So, I'm over.
And down
Hey, I mean, I have liked their running backs in the past. Like, you can't knock Le'Veon Bell.
yards and a Buffalo first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters,
They had somebody else, too, that was cold. Big-ass running back. I can't remember his name now, so take that with a grain of salt.
Fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I've been wanting to watch that for about for about a year.
Down to his left.
Just haven't done it.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Justin Fields with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th
What?
of the year. And the Bills are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead.
That's wild. Like, I know not everybody saw that shit in theater, but still, it's been, what, like 15 years?
This game, but we've already seen examples in this contest that he can run the football.
I think they're going to examine different ways to rush him now. Are they going to do it with different lanes?
It's just somebody would have had to say a joke from that movie or something. It'd be like,
He's hurting him.
And that'll carry over the
oh man.
Houston's offense taking over again, and you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching towards their fifth straight loss. On first down, Darnold.
You're right.
Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Oh
He was looking
man.
to DJ Moore, but it's going to be second down. Darnold now to throw. And that was come up short.
Tell me you lived in a room with no doors without telling me you lived in a room with no doors. I haven't seen Tropic Thunder. Oh, okay.
Do they play coverage on this down?
He's going to look deep for more. Into a double team.
What a pick, Jalen.
Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. Well,
That makes up.
Charles
But I
Hart
missed
silver
it, no.
lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with a score where it is, and it leads.
It's just so much good shit in it.
You paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one.
Ooh, damn, Dylan, you ain't have to do him like that.
This is one of those games.
God damn.
184
Thanks,
yards
Noob.
rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. They run again, Dylan, and he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds
We're going to play
crazy.
action. We winning by enough where Justin Fields throws a pick, he throws a fucking pick. I don't give a shit.
There'd be extra defenders in the box coming after him, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Gee, bullshit. Can we challenge that? He definitely caught that shit.
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like
He definitely caught that ball, G. I can't believe they called that shit out and weren't going to challenge it
But even with
themselves.
the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call.
Yo, they caught that incomplete steal. The replay even verified it. Are you shitting me?
So the challenge not
Wow.
a successful one, as this will stay an incomplete pass. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. A good gain there on 3rd and 8 of 7 yards, and now a decision here on 4th and 1. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. A gutsy call, turns out to be a good one though. First down on a pickup of 11.
Man, I'm not with getting rid of Jordan Love.
Keep it on the ground.
Yeah.
And he'll power
Like-
his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line.
Jordan Love is a
I know
good
exactly
quarterback.
what they're saying. If you call
Like,
pass
to me, the
play,
alternative,
we're gonna call
to me, the
timeout.
alternative is like,
You got control of this
either
thing. Get in behind us
you
and let's
get
go.
rid of Jordan Love because you think Aaron Rodgers is going to be good, like, for a long time, which means
And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And he gets it
I don't know if
inside the
that's
10 to
true
the
or not.
9.
But from what I saw of him playing, he looked pretty fine.
They're knocking on the door.
But what I do know is Aaron Rodgers is getting pretty close to 40 years old. And if you're saying that the team is going to be really competitive, which is why you would keep Rodgers, I don't see when you expect to get another pick to replace him.
And he will get into the end zone.
I think wide receivers are a dime a dozen. And as good as Devontae is, he's shown us like 2 or 3 really good years out of his whole career. So I don't think he's irreplaceable. That'd be cool. But like what I mean is like if Aaron Rodgers keeps them competitive to the point of his retirement, finding a replacement with when you've got good records is not going to be easy at all. And so you should probably hold on and just probably train up another Aaron, because Aaron was cool, but Aaron wasn't Aaron Rodgers that we know now in year 2 or 3 even.
is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Mm-hmm.
And
Like best case scenario, Rodgers retires and we get a Justin Fields situation where we potentially put somebody out there quite a bit early.
Here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this? And
yeah, that's what I agree.
Intercepted for the third time. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And his crew
I think you leave it up to Jordan Love, and I think very likely he sits and he says, I saw what happened with Rodgers. I've seen what happened with other QBs who sat and waited their turn, and they turned out pretty well. Maybe it's just best for me to do that and not learn a new system. Maybe I should just stay in this system. But you leave it up to him. If he want to leave, he want to fucking leave. I mean, when it comes to contract time, you have to ask him a thing. That's what I'm saying. You leave it up to him. Like you either leave or you stay. But we have a contract for you. But it's up to you if you take that shit or not. Like, we ain't asking you what's best for you. We just saying this is what we offering. And, good luck elsewhere if you choose something else. No, but don't you scratch that door.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Well, Charles, it's one.
Yeah, for most teams, I think. Man, I think realistically, the only team that would really blow him away with a contract offer in free agency would be a team that is like, you're really trying to go there? Like, they suck. Like, what the fuck are you doing? You end up with the Lions or some shit. Every quality quarterback would kill it in Denver. They got stacked receivers. I don't know. Ooh. He's on a mission from God.